Glorious day to you, my friends. Koturahayaka Acharya Kanahatakare. Welcome to Shine, Stargate Heart, Illuminate Your Natural Essence. We are on day number 57, Sokoturiyacha Arta, where we're chanting, where we're exploring our heart centers by chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, using the Mala of Joy, Kia Tukuryoto. So we're chanting it 108 times. Nyaka Hashiototo. And the Mala of Joy, we break up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12, representing one of the chakras in our Merkaba, our light body, our ascension vehicle, Sekiyoto Kuryoto. Starting down at the bottom of our Merkaba, Vasundhara, the Earth Star chakra, moving up to Muladhara, the root chakra, Niharyachaka Uturiyata, clearly not channeling yet, Niharyachaka Tokuta, Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, Manipura, solar plexus chakra, Anahata, the heart center, Vishuddha, the throat chakra, Anya or Agnya, the third eye chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and then at the top of our Merkaba, Vyapini, the soul star chakra, the goddess who is everywhere, Niaryachaka Aturu, Huchaya Akatiyariyata. And then in each of the chakras, we break up the 12 seeds into 4 groups of 3, modeled after Samavriti Pranayama, where we breathe in for 3 days. We breathe in the energies into the chakra. We hold the energy. We excite the energy. We're baking the energy. We're building up the energy inside the chakra. And then for the next 3 days, we are radiating the energy outwards from the chakra effortlessly. And then for the last 3 days, we are holding our breath with an empty set of lungs. The radiation, we're radiating it outwards, we're breathing out. And then tomorrow, for Anahata, we start the embodiment phase, where we're holding our breath at the end with an empty set of lungs. Just like a new moon. Happy new moon, my friends. And we're subtly working on Anahata, our heart center, where it is the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and we're simply radiating the energies out. It's the most natural thing for our inner being to do. And there's not much to say. It's finally warm here in Rochester. I'm at Cobbs Hill Park. The reservoir is right over there. There seems to be always a spot to meditate, to chant, where I'm not bothering other people, and that they all can enjoy the park, and they don't have to feel like they're disturbing a video. When we explore our heart centers, we don't need to focus on it. We're simply focusing on our breath. We're focusing on the chant. We're focusing on the count so that we can be in sync with everybody else who's chanting. And that's it. And then we just are experiencing our energy. Nyariyachiko is the easiest way to say it, because we're not focusing on Anahata. We're not focusing on our superpowers. We're not focusing on our true authentic self. Excuse me. Water is life, my friends. we're using the tools of our mind, the chant, our breathing, the counting, to consume our awareness from all the other things, to slow down our monkey mind. And if we happen to have one of those stray thoughts come in, which it will happen, it happens all the time to me. So what do? We simply return our awareness to the chant, to the counting, to the breathing, and that thought will go away all on its own. Don't stress about it. Be easy on yourself. Stressing on it simply keeps it around longer. Focusing on that thought simply keeps it around longer. It sounds easier than it is, but if you just simply go back to the chant, Om, Mani, Padme, Hum, and if you focus on the breath, I mean, you can tell when my monkey mind is going, because if I'm hiccuping, if I'm yawning, if I miss it, see, when I'm deep in the chant and I'm allowing the messages from spirit, everything is clicking. I'm not missing a beat, I'm breathing correctly, and I don't have this excess amount of oxygen or carbon dioxide in my system. There's a clear balance, and I'm breathing right. But when my monkey mind is active and I'm getting messages, but it's because of my mind and it's not from spirit, that these messages consume the count. In other words, it overwrites the count. I don't know what number I'm on. I don't know if I'm on 5 or 6 or 7. And I clearly don't know when I'm on 8, because if I knew I was on 5 or 6, I'd be swallowing or yawning then. And if I'm using my ujjayi breath, where I'm breathing through the back of my throat and through my nose, I'm getting plenty of oxygen and releasing plenty of carbon dioxide, and I'm spot on. But if my conscious mind is active in whatever the thought is, I lose track of the count. I lose track of the rhythm. I lose track of what chant are we doing? It's just that bad sometimes. So be easy on yourselves. I've been chanting and meditating for years. There's times when I'm spot on and I can hold a meditation for hours and hours. And there's times I can hold the chant for hours and hours. But there's times when my mind is active, I can't even do it for 5 seconds. And then I speak a little bit of light language, which clears my head, or I go do yoga, or I just drop it. So whenever it's convenient for you, pick this up. And if you can't do it every day, it's totally okay. You do it when you resonate. You do it when you're free. You do it as long as it serves you. I'm finding the time to meditate. I'm finding the time to make this video. I made a commitment, so I have to find the time. And I feel bad for when the couple of videos that get posted or get processed after midnight, because I just haven't had the time of the day to actually render the video and put the chant on top of it, and and the other accoutrement that is a part of the video. But they're done, and the energy is of the day. I'm going to sit down here for a second. So let's bring this down just for a second. So this is just all about experiencing our heart centers. And in one sense, we're tricking our mind. At the beginning of chanting, at the beginning of meditation, we're tricking our mind into allowing us to meditate. And we benefit each and every moment that we're not having an active mind. But when we first start meditating, our mind gets so active, and many people, including me at the beginning, were stressing out because I've got an active mind. I can't slow down my active mind. And then after a while, you get used to it, and then you let go of the active mind, the monkey mind. And I found by focusing on the breath that it's easier to let go. Yep, minor disturbances here and there. And now I can meditate anywhere. As long as I don't have too much caffeine. Or I'm too tired, because then I'll just fall asleep. And sometimes it's just easier to get into bed than it is to meditate. Those are some of the disturbances that we run into while trying to meditate. Or chant. But just keep up with it. You'll improve over time, and then you'll find out, oh, hey, my monkey mind isn't active. And that's really the only way you find out, is because you notice that it isn't active, and you get a little bit of happy. And then you let go again, and you get back into the chant. So that's your reinforcement. And then another bit of reinforcement is that you start feeling better. But these are just byproducts of it. They're not necessarily goals. Because when we have goals for meditation or goals for chanting, it's like the opposite effect of the chanting. Because when we have goals, we also have expectations and attachments to the outcome. And then when that outcome does not come, for whatever reason, that's negative reinforcement for doing the meditation. The reinforcement of the meditation is that you did it. And by continuing it, we find different reasons to reinforce doing it. There are plenty of things that I could do besides make these videos. Okay, there's many things I could do instead of doing my morning meditations. But I decided to do so. And then I committed to do so. So then I find the time. But when I do it, it's just like speaking light language. If I speak light language, my vibration raises instantaneously. I mean, it's magnificent. And doing these meditations help. I'm benefiting from these. And if you're still listening, that's clear evidence that you are as well. So I'm talking too much. So let us invite you to close your eyes. And let us focus our awareness on our breath. As we begin to lengthen our breath, as we feel how it feels to breathe in, and we feel how it feels to breathe out. As we feel how it feels to increase our lungs and expand our lungs and our rib cage. And we feel how it feels to release the air from our lungs as our rib cage relaxes. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire, removes debris from our awareness and our energetic field, and therefore brightens our already bright light. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us in every way and everywhere and every when, creating a safe place for us to chant, to breathe, to meditate, and to spend time in our own energy. And we ask the Holy Fire to only allow in that which is for our highest good. And the highest good of all. And I invite you to start the divine flow if you have not done so already. By taking the combined energy in our heart centers, moving it up through the chakras, purifying all of the chakras, moving it up through Vishuddha, Anya, Sahasrara, Vyapini, moving it up through the realms, and entering into the highest source of consciousness, where there is no ego, where there is only unconditional love, where it always respects free will, and where the power is unlimited. And let's bring back more pure holy fire, down through the realms, through Vyapini, purifying it, through Sahasrara, purifying it, through Anya, purifying it, through Vishuddha, purifying it, back into Anahata, thoroughly mixing this energy and purifying this energy. And let us ground this energy effectively and purify the lower chakras. Let us move it down through Manipura, purifying it. Svadhisthana, purifying it. Through Muladhara, purifying it. Through Vasundhara, purifying it. Growing roots down into Mother Earth, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug, and bringing back her grounded love, up through the root system, through Vasundhara, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Thoroughly mixing this energy. And let us turn over to our inner being. Excuse me. To continue this divine flow without any conscious thought. Nihakatari achukohoso utuariata atana ayasahaya akohosho utiariaka hanata arhiatorhoka. And on the exhale, let us consciously push this energy out of our heart center, out of all of our chakras, radiate out of our physical body, radiate it out of our energetic field, our aura, our light body, and radiate it outward into every aspect of our awareness, in every way, in everywhere. And everyone. And let us create in our mind's eye a chest of our creation. And let us put in this chest all of our anger, all of our worries, all of our doubts, all of our fears, everything on our to-do list, our shopping list, our homework list. Let us also put in all of our guilt, our shame, and our grief. And anything that has happened in the past, anything that's going to happen today, this weekend, anytime in the future. And also let us allow our inner being to put in what it feels no longer serves, or what might distract us from our chant, our breath, our meditation, and our time with our inner being. Our time with our own energy. We will start off with one Aum, the primordial sound of the universe. We concur. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times on the 8 count using the mala of joy. The default chant track will let us know when we move up through the chakras and when we're on the last one. And at the end we will close out with one Aum. Yohutur Ushahea Asanahata Keire Taata Kiarata. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Starting off with Vasundara. And a breath in to chant.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Achoro Hokota. Achaharana Akahe. Achahariato Oto Hunoto.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Ataha. Shaiheakaa. Sohukonoro Hotota. Achihiriata
Om
Ahanani.
Mani
Ashahayako
Padme
Uturo.
Hum.
Tuturo Hutana Atakahesh. Shaiheaka Ananoro. Achoroto
Om
Oto.
Mani Padme
Shahiakatahariata.
Hum.
Isoso Urhana Akatiraha. Achahayaka Uroho.
Om Mani
Usohukuturuhu Naatsi.
Padme Hum.
Aturo Ushanahata Arhika. Atuhur Ukuna Hatuto.
Om
Turhashayakaha.
Mani
Asanahati
Padme
Iriarahata.
Hum.
Haturo O Hukunarawasha. Arihika Ashahaya
Om
Akatoro Husono.
Mani Padme
Turo U
Hum.
Hukunohraha. Achahayata. Achahoroto Ukota.
Om
Aturo
Mani
Husanahata
Padme
Arihiki.
Hum.
Achahatuto Uhukunorohatatahia. Ashanahata ahe.
Om Mani
Atuhurota ata.
Padme Hum.
Atuhurota kahiata. Achihiaka asanahatita. Arwahashaya.
Om Mani
Atuhurota hosha.
Padme Hum.
Haturro uhukunahatatihi. Ashahiaka a. Atuhurota
Om
otoro hosha.
Mani
Aturro
Padme
uhukuno
Hum.
uhutaeataha. Arshahanaaka. Atihiriata'a.
Om
Aturro
Mani
uhukuno
Padme
uhotaahea.
Hum.
Moving up to Muladhara. Hututu
Om
ushahia
Mani
katita.
Padme
Kashahana
Hum.
asahai. Atihiriata atekiara. Haturo o konohorohata.
Om Mani
Ashaharieta.
Padme Hum.
Achuhuhorohota anaha. Atihiti arata'a. Ashahayoko otoro.
Om
Uturu shana.
Mani
Ihiata
Padme
arha.
Hum.
Atuhoroto okoho. Achihiti arhana akahe. Atuhoroto
Om
orashana.
Mani
Atihiriaka
Padme
a.
Hum.
Achuhoroto otohorana. Aturo o shanahata kahe.
Om
Achuhoroto o.
Mani Padme
Atuhurata
Hum.
anahaka. Itoto oro hokotatahi. Shaheka nahare.
Om
Atuhurota oto.
Mani Padme
Achihisa aya
Hum.
akanata arha. Atuhurota oko. Atuhurata anahasa.
Om Mani
Aturo
Padme
hukunoro
Hum.
hotota. Ashanahaya ata. Atuhurota okota. Aturo
Om
ohokana.
Mani
Atihiria.
Padme Hum.
Aturo huko onoto orhata. Ashahaya ata. Atuhurota
Om
okoho.
Mani
Haturo
Padme
ohuna ea
Hum.
chaara. Atuhurota o. Achehiaka asana. Ita
Om
ta'ahatiti.
Mani Padme
Atura
Hum.
akana atita. Hatutu shanahata aheta. Toto urhaka
Om
atata.
Mani
Shaheka
Padme
nara.
Hum.
Atuhureata atataha. Achutu hukuna atata.
Om
Achuhokoro.
Mani
Atuhurihi
Padme
anaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Svadhisthana. Katihiti
Om
ariata atara
Mani
hakaya.
Padme
Katuhurona
Hum.
ataka. Achihita atara hayatoto. Kuturo uhuna atari heta'a.
Om Mani
Kashihiaka
Padme
ata.
Hum.
Kasaanata arihito kuro. Hisoso o kanahata arihita.
Om
Aturahaya atara.
Mani Padme
Konoto
Hum.
orohoto uraha. Atura aya hakaanatitaha. Katite
Om
ataraha.
Mani
Ataharewa
Padme
ashihi kotoro.
Hum.
Utoro ushanahata arihi. Kahiaka ataraha.
Om
Atura
Mani
akahea.
Padme Hum.
Atanahata darihita. Kashahaeo toroho. Uturahae kata.
Om Mani
Achaharahisa
Padme
aka.
Hum.
Asohkonoroho. Uturoho torahasa. Ashahia atanahata
Om
kehe.
Mani Padme
Koshohoko orohoto.
Hum.
Kacha atiti ariata. Hatoro oho nota ahiaka.
Om
Ashohonoto
Mani
oho.
Padme Hum.
Atuhuraya ata. Atita ahaka ahsa. Arshohotoro hukota.
Om Mani
Achuhurota
Padme
atita.
Hum.
Haturo uhukana hasira. Achuhura. Atihia atata.
Om Mani
Haturo hukano
Padme
otohorahata
Hum.
tita. Ashahakana tita. Aturraha ekatahara.
Om
Aturo
Mani
unohokata.
Padme Hum.
Atura hayata. Arshahana akahaya. Itoro uhukoto.
Om Mani
Utuhurha.
Padme
Asanahake
Hum.
eriataha. Atahana
Moving up to
askahe.
Manipura.
Achiharieto uroho.
Om Mani
Utura
Padme
anahaskaha.
Hum.
Atakachiri. Atuhuto utorahaya. Kashahayaka anara.
Om
Aturo
Mani
okonohoraha.
Padme Hum.
Atura ukono hotoro hotatidiara. Atahanata arahasha. Atuhuroto otoro oshanahaya. Atura ukono hototo oraha. Shaiheaka asaha. Atuhurhana atarihita. Achihiti arehaka atuta. Hata anahasa. Arshahakearaha. Atuhura hotara ashahaya. Atura unohoka ashihi. Atuhariata Atihiriaka ashaha. Aturu hukuno otohurha. Ataharihika hasha. Atura hakana ata. Atihiriariata akashana hatutaha. Ashuhuko uruhoto. Utuhuriata atanana. Atura akana hasaye. Atura ashaheata Atihiriata nahaka Atutu ushanahata atiriara. Atukurshaya asanahakatita. Harshahaya ko utora. Kana ata arhashaya. Atutu ushanahata kuraya. Shahya atata aturiata akanana. Atutu utanahata tita. Atiariata atarahasa. Ashahya ko utorohota. Atanini Anaha. Moving up to Anahata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Ashahaya ko otoro. Titiariata Anahaska.
Om Mani
Atutu
Padme
utuhiriata
Hum.
atora. Kashahaya akatasihi. Aturhaya arshana atita.
Om Mani
Atuhur
Padme
ukanahata ata
Hum.
eta. Atiariata atarsho. Utukurshahe kononono.
Om Mani
Atahari esa.
Padme
Ashahaya
Hum.
akatata. Atukuriata oro. Ashuho. Kanahata
Om
atita.
Mani Padme
Hatutu
Hum.
araharsana akahe. Atuhuraya ashahaya. Hata ahasanahahe.
Om
Atukura
Mani
shoyo.
Padme
Uturiata
Hum.
atanahaye. Atata atakasha. Haturiata ashaha.
Om
Kashakana
Mani
hatakariata.
Padme Hum.
Haturo uhukana atati. Atitiariata atara hakahe.
Om Mani
Kashahana
Padme
atakarawata.
Hum.
Achuto urhata. Atakanaha sisiria.
Om
Atuhuriata atara
Mani
hashaya.
Padme Hum.
Kunoto uhukatiara. Arhikata. Arshkana hatura ata.
Om Mani
Haturo
Padme
ukana
Hum.
hatitiria. Ashahana atakahe atutoro. Atukoriata araha.
Om Mani
Ashkononoto
Padme
orohototo.
Hum.
Utur ha anata ariheke. Arshihayeko. Utoriata a.
Om Mani
Ashanihia.
Padme
Anaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Vishuddha.
Om
Kanahasa akea.
Mani
Atura
Padme
atara asana.
Hum.
Archa arieta atukuraha. Huturo unahatakahe.
Om
Ashahaya asana.
Mani Padme
Atutu
Hum.
utariarata. Kashaheaka ata. Ashana hatara heakata.
Om
Uturo
Mani
hunata arahekata.
Padme Hum.
Utoro hukuta. Arkanahari heshaya. Ora hoshoyo.
Om
Okanoto.
Mani Padme
Atura haya
Hum.
atata ana. Ashahaya katara arasaha. Hututu
Om
urhatatara anaha.
Mani Padme
Ataki ariata
Hum.
ata. Achuhotoro husakanahi. Iti ariata ahasia.
Om
Achuhoroto
Mani
oko.
Padme
Huturo
Hum.
uhunaha titiari. Iti ariataka nahatuguro. Achuhariata
Om
ahusono.
Mani Padme
Ukoto
Hum.
ohoja. Achihiriata ataraka. Hisa Anahata kahe.
Mani Padme
Itakatikia ta
Hum.
aratoro. Kotor hokana. Achihia ta akahe. Achahata ta aratu.
Mani
Atukuria ta
Padme
atara
Hum.
akana. Ita ta atara akaheha. Isukono ta otoro.
Mani
Itiarehaka
Padme
anaha.
Hum.
Atura haeta. Atuta anata. Iskahatita.
Mani
Ichahoto
Padme
okanahasa
Hum.
ekahatara. Kini ariarcha arihu. Utoro okanahata tita.
Mani
Ashaheko.
Padme
Atuara
Hum.
hatatikiara. Iskana
Moving up to
atiarihataha.
Anya.
Arharihitaha.
Mani
Achukohoro
Padme
hokanahaya.
Hum.
Isatsa akahe achaharahata. Arwacha atura hanaha.
Mani
Achikihera.
Padme Hum.
Kutur unahategera. Achaharahatarehisa. Achaharihiko oro hotoro.
Mani Padme
Acha
Hum.
akaheto oro hokotata. Arshanahasaye. Atukoriata aha.
Mani
Haturo
Padme
uhokoto.
Hum.
Uchuhiroto o. Uchahaya akahaya. Atanahateria.
Mani
Achukohoroto oso.
Padme Hum.
Atihiriata akahanati. Aturo o shanahata are. Iskanahata
Mani
hera
Padme
hasa.
Hum.
Achukohoroto otoro. Kashahane eraha. Achihisa aya haka
Mani
asi.
Padme
Atur
Hum.
hokonoroho. Ashahe etiara. Aturo o kanahaya asha.
Mani
Atuka
Padme Hum.
ashahekana. Arihika achara. Haskono urho katata atarahe.
Mani
Arshahana atiki.
Padme Hum.
Achukohoroto otokocha. Sasakanahe asha. Atuhuriata.
Mani
Kashikadahai
Padme
atakaiho.
Hum.
Achihiso urhana akahe. Achaharehisa a.
Mani
Kahutoro okanaha.
Padme Hum.
Achihisa aya akatiriarta. Koshohoyoko o. Atuhuriata
Mani
atarana.
Padme
Atur
Hum.
uhokonahasa ekata.
Moving up to
Isha hasa
Sahasrara.
atatiriara. Kachi iriata
Mani
anaha.
Padme
Achuko
Hum.
urohotota. Hatura aya akanaha titiria. Atura haka
Mani
arshahana
Padme
atikiera.
Hum.
Aturo o kanaha titiria raha. Achahayaka asa.
Mani
Ayahekaturo
Padme
okonororta.
Hum.
Atihisa aya atura atakanahai. Kashahayata.
Mani
Atihiriata
Padme
anaha.
Hum.
Achuhuroto otana hatakahe. Hasaya atiare hakatuto.
Mani
Utiariata
Padme
ataha.
Hum.
Achakohoroto onohotakai. Atuta atiariata anahataka.
Mani Padme
Achihariato
Hum.
kohoro hoko. Utuko arahatata anahasa. Hisha atiariata.
Mani
Kotur
Padme
anahasa
Hum.
ake. Kaihiaka anatawa. Atiariata ashaha. Atuka
Mani
ajitakatita a.
Padme Hum.
Kushuhunoto orhatatitaka. Atananta area. Atukaria ashahayako.
Mani Padme
Utukuriata
Hum.
atara akanahasa. Ichocho ohorata akaha. Achahariataha.
Mani Padme
Kuchukuro
Hum.
hodonanha. Itiara atakanahashi. Iskanahatakarihetara.
Mani
Kochukur
Padme
hatakana.
Hum.
Ashihiaka asaharati. Itoro ohokana.
Mani
Atiariatahata.
Padme
Iskonoro
Hum.
utuhura.
Moving up to Viapini.
Huturo
Mani
ukanahatarahahe.
Padme Hum.
Atukura shahakura. Kitiariaka hanatara. Itata arhatara
Om
ashahi.
Mani Padme
Asahugataraha.
Hum.
Achakarieta ata. Hatoro o kanahasaia.
Om Mani
Atihariata
Padme
atukoro.
Hum.
Akanahatarahasha. Iskonoro orha kaesha.
Om
Atihariata
Mani
ata.
Padme Hum.
Achikohorontana. Ashihi aka asanahati. Arwacha aya kahasa.
Om Mani
Atukuriata
Padme
atanaha.
Hum.
Atara haka ashia. Asohonoto orhoko. Atura.
Om
Ahasa.
Mani Padme
Arshihiaka.
Hum.
Aturtu utu urha. Ashahana akahe.
Om
Atukuriata
Mani
ahana.
Padme
Ashihia
Hum.
sa eakatakuta. Achahariata a. Arshahana akera.
Om Mani
Atuta anata
Padme
arhika aesha.
Hum.
Atukayesha. Shaya. Arsahanata arhe.
Om Mani Padme
Hatutu
Hum.
uhunati riaraha. Arwahasha akatita.
Om
Atihariaka
Mani
anaturo.
Padme Hum.
Atukuro ushanahata kehe. Arihikacha. Arwahasha
Om
ayakahutoruhana.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arsahniarayataha. Last one.
Om
Husu ukushe
Mani
isanirta
Padme
anahata.
Hum.
Koturuhunati yariata tatariata. Stay here for as long as you like. Niariachukuhutorahatakariyarata. And spend time in the energy. Niariachukuhutorahatakayahata. Maybe even pause the video. No uturaha chaatara hakana atiatariata. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Sihariariana hakaya tokoroto. Now pause the video if you like. Kisukohana tiari hatata resatiarata. And when you are ready, niara hashakate tiarioto. Slowly start to deepen your breath and bring it more conscious. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 57. 4343. Oh, and I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Shine on. And make it a great day, because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Nihakatara arshana hakota.